Tax measures announced in this year's budget. This is according to the tax and economic analyst from Deloitte, who in their post-budget analysis said multinationals, boda businesses, bread consumers and those doing business on the digital platform would be the most affected in the latest efforts to widen the tax base.
Tax economic experts predict that Kenyans should brace for higher taxes to finance this year's budget, following tax measures announced in the Finance Bill 2021. They say those likely to bear the heaviest tax burden include those in the boda business, multinationals, cooking gas users, and those who consume bread.
Multinationals will be expected to contribute more, and generally it will be all taxpayers will be experiencing increased pressure to contribute towards the higher revenue targets.
LPG. Government is talking about clean energy, but LPG is going to be subjected to VAT from July.
They say an increase on tax on some products is likely to drive up the rate of inflation.
It's very difficult to have a people-centered budget, particularly in a country like Kenya, where we've been facing significant deficits. Our debt has been rising. And in the last 18 months, the revenues have declined severely, and we've now resorted to borrowing even more, not only to invest or to cushion the public, but we are borrowing to pay our debt.
The National Treasury has been encouraged to draft a policy schedule of tax breaks to help businesses adequately prepare their financial books.
Over the years, there's been, a move to either, a shift in the schedules. So you see a product moving from exempt, and then after a few years, it moves to zero rated, and then again, it moves back, to exempt. And what that has done then is to create, uncertainty in terms of whether the item is going to be taxable or whether it's going to be exempt, and therefore it becomes difficult for businesses to plan around, their taxes.
In addition, they want the government to invest more in projects that can generate immediate revenue to the exchequer.
I think the important thing is looking at the social protection and social welfare investments. I think this is an area that historically is suffering. Similarly, agriculture, the productive sector. The investment there has been on the decline for several years in favor for hard, heavy infrastructure, which is majority debt financed.
They further want the National Treasury to introduce fiscal consolidation programs to curb spending and reduce borrowing. Benson Rioba reporting for Channel 1 Business.